Hi everyone, this is your host Syed Irfan Ajmal, and in today's episode of the SIA Business Podcast, I'm going to speak of a link building strategy that we have used in the past with quite some success. I don't have the numbers to be honest, but I find it super interesting, and at least once or twice I have seen some other sites using it as well. So, Collab link building. Now, I'm going to share an example of a client where we use this example. So, we have had a British client and they were an auto care company. And what we did in their case was that, to be honest, we didn't invent this strategy, but what we did was that we studied the backlinks of their competitors and we found that their competitors, who are obviously also auto care companies, they were getting a lot of backlinks from car leasing companies and car insurance companies. When we digged a bit further, we found that what these competitors were doing were offering discounts to these car leasing companies and car insurance companies, and in the process they were probably getting referral traffic from these sites, but they were also getting backlinks, right? So we decided to implement this strategy and we did it for a while and it was pretty good. Like I said earlier, it's been a long time, so I don't really have the exact numbers for this site, but I would say that it was in millions of pounds in terms of yearly traffic. And with respect to the monthly traffic, I think it was definitely six figures, but I think it was something like £165,000 per month revenue. And earlier, the traffic and revenue was much lower, right? So this worked pretty well for the client. Now, what we did was that the reason this works is that for an auto care company, you can't contact your competitors, your direct competitors, like other auto care companies, especially if they are in the same country and the same city, right? Because they see you as a competitor, and obviously you are a competitor, right? What you want to do is that you want to find out what are some other companies, related industries or shoulder niches, okay, which have kind of the same target audience as your company. So in our case, the auto care company, obviously our target audience was pretty much, I wouldn't say every car owner or something like that, but obviously anyone who has a car needs auto care, right? So that was our target audience. Like, I'm painting a very broad picture here, right? I'm not talking about buyer personas and psychographics and demographics, right? So now the thing with car leasing companies and car insurance companies is that they also have pretty much the same audience, more or less. So this is what made it successful for us to do collab link building. Okay. Now we made a list of relevant British car leasing agencies and car leasing companies and car insurance companies. And the outreach campaign was not, just us asking for a link. Instead, what we did was that we told them, okay, if your client are coming, if your clients want auto care, you can, refer them to us, and that will get them, X% of discount. I don't know, 5% or 10%, something like that. So this was a win-win-win, a three-way win. It was a win for us because when these car leasing companies and car insurance companies would want to advertise this discount deal, they would link to us from their partner page or their deals page, right? And it was a win for them, for these companies, because they were able to offer an extra incentive to their clients, right? That, okay, if you do business with us, you'll be getting a massive discount at this partner site of ours, which focuses on auto care. And obviously it was a win for the customers of these companies because they were getting a discount, right? So this worked pretty well. Now, I was dealing with a potential client who unfortunately didn't become a client. I believe they were looking for someone much cheaper, and we're not that cheap. Maybe I could have dealt them better as well, to be honest. But they were an online retailer, and I think they're still there, and they were offering fitness supplements. So while we were doing our, whole negotiation and discussion and everything, and when I was coming up with a proposal for them, I noticed while studying their link profile that they had received a lot of .edu backlinks. I was like, okay, how did this happen? Because it's so hard to get these .edu and .gov backlinks, and they are considered, the most valuable type of backlinks that you can get, as long as they are contextual. Within contextual means that they are within the body of the article, rather than at the footer of the site or from a comment or something like that. So when I studied their backlinks in more detail, I found out that they were also using Collab link building. What they were doing is that they were doing outreach and offering these universities a certain discount on all fitness supplements for their students. So what these universities were doing in the next step was that on their student rebate page or on their resource page or something, they were mentioning that, okay, one of our partner is this, such and such fitness supplements online retailer, and if you use this code, like, I don't know, uni of Washington or something, you will get a discount of X%, right? And obviously they had to mention the URL of the site as well. And this is how this fitness supplements website was getting tons of .edu backlinks. Okay. So now from these two examples, you must have noticed that the whole point of this exercise is to try to find out what would be some sites within your niche which are not your competitors but are catering to pretty much the same audience as you guys, and then you can come up with some kind of a campaign. It does not have to be a discount campaign. You don't have to necessarily offer a discount. You can come up with something different as well. And this is how you can get those these high quality backlinks. Another example for an online retailer, which was basically a sports website, they had sports accessories. What they were doing was that they were selling a lot of different sports accessories, like swimming accessories and all that. Now what we did in this case was that we came up with a guide on how anyone can learn swimming in no time, and we reached out to relevant swimming coaches of their region, and we got quotations from those people, and I believe we ranked them as well according to some key KPIs, like I think popularity or something. Sorry, it's been a bit of a while, so I may be misremembering a few things. But basically our pitch to these swimming experts was that these swimming coaches was that okay, we are going to mention you in this guide on how to learn swimming, why to do swimming, blah blah blah, and this will help you to basically get more promotion, right, via our website. And obviously their target audience was anyone who wants to learn swimming or want to improve their swimming technique, speed. And we have had a lot of swimming accessories, so we have had this common ground. And we also awarded them, I believe, badges for contributing their insights, right? So by using those badges on their website, they were basically awarding us backlinks, because the way these badges worked was that they have had our backlink embedded within it. So by using the embed code of those badges, they were giving us a backlink automatically, right? So this is another example of how this can work for you. So no matter what industry you are in, try to find out what would be some similar collab link building opportunities that await you and which you can leverage, and it will surely help you grow your website. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye.